Hello and welcome to the Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. Um, got some news that came out the last 7 hours. It came out earlier this evening. That star, three-time defensive player of the NFL, defensive player of the year, three-time defensive player of the year. Of course, I'm talking about Aaron Donald of the LA Rams. Um, he's in a currently in a big pickle. There is photographs released of a man claiming to have been assaulted and brutally beaten in a it seems like I think it's like a gentleman's club or a bar. Um, the name is like the Boom Boom. It any club or bar that has the name Boom Boom, the Boom Boom Room, outside of the Boom Boom Room is where this happened. I'm not making this up, but apparently it's called the Boom Boom Room. A guy was claimed to have been assaulted um, by Aaron Donald, and I think one other person, I believe. They're looking into this incident right now, but I guess this incident happened, and basically, I guess the guy, he was drinking and just so happened to have a drink and I guess accidentally bumped into Aaron Donald and spilled his drink, probably on Aaron Donald, and apparently that's what started this incident. Aaron Donald was kicked out. I guess was told to leave. Um, and I guess this escalated outside of wherever he got taken out. Like I said, more information will be coming out about this, but I definitely for what I gathered so far, there's definitely more to be had information wise. But it sounds like he the guy accidentally spilled his beer or bumped into Aaron Donald. Maybe he didn't like the way that he bumped into him and spilled his drink on him, apparently, is what it sounds like. But a fight insinuated. Now, if this person started the fight with Aaron Donald, I want to say right now, you are utterly insane if you did that. If you started this fight, you are insane. This dude trains with fight. He does fighting as training. And have you not seen him play on the on the gridiron? That dude on the football field is a complete stud. He muscles grown men over 300 pounds around like they're lap dogs. He's the last person I would want to fight. This dude's like he's he's huge and built like a freight train. But I will say this, man, there's pictures of him that this guy who filed against uh Aaron Donald. The pictures of him are brutal. I ain't gonna lie. His eye is like closed shut. He has like over 10 stitches on his face and head. It's just split. It's nasty looking. His arm is messed up. It's in a sling. Like he looks like he got jacked up. But again, I want to know more facts. I want to know A, was Aaron Donald defending himself? Did this guy come at Aaron Donald? Because the way I see it, if you come at somebody and you take a swing, they have every right to defend themselves. In my honest opinion, I know some states have the law that, no, you still can't hit, you'll still get in trouble. Oh, yeah, so somebody's going to hit us and we're just expected to walk away and let them keep hitting us. That's smart. Some state, here in Indiana, you get arrested for that. It's so stupid. I don't like the law here in Indiana on that. I never have. I've been in tough situations like that where I remember whenever I was in like school, in high school and stuff, man, I got suspended for a week from school in like 11th grade. Because during, basically after a football game, it was like 6 students circled around me. Or I already knew what was happening. It was obvious, they were saying that, basically put it out there that I wasn't making it out of this. And I also get hit first, but, I roughed a few of them up. Did I get roughed up? Yeah, I got roughed up a little bit. It was 6-on-1. I mean, I'm not Bruce Lee. I wish I was. But I was like 16, something like that. And I mean, we're talking about like seniors and, it was stupid. And man, I remember like I didn't get grounded. My dad, I think that was one time my dad. There was just a few. There was a few fights that whenever growing up where I didn't get in trouble because my dad's rule was don't start it, but kind of finish it. If they come at you, you defend yourself. But if you start a fight, you're in trouble, and understandably so. And I get it, and I agree with that. But I didn't even start this. I don't even know it. Honestly, I think even to this day, I still don't even know what this was even over. Because I didn't hang out with none of them. I don't even think I had classes with really any of them. Or nothing. But because, some of them got hurt as well as me, we all got suspended together. And I think that was one of the fights where my dad was like not okay with the school's decision at all. And yeah, I was at home and stuff like that, but my dad didn't ground me. He didn't ground me one bit. Whenever he was him and my stepmom was working and stuff, he'd just be like, just do whatever. Watch TV, whatever else. Just make sure, keep the house clean or whatever. Just don't make a mess. Basically, just do whatever around the house. And I did. At that time, I had that's back in the day of PS1, people. I just played my PlayStation, watched some TV and stuff like that. And, but like I said, we don't know. I want to know if there's witnesses that seen this event. And if this man struck Aaron Donald, even though he's an NFL player and he's rich and he has money, nothing should come out of this. Because if you hit him first and you started it, Aaron Donald has every right to knock your block off. If you're man enough to hit somebody, you better be man enough to take it. If you're going to give somebody, you're going to try to hurt somebody and give somebody pain, you better be damn willing to receive it back and take it like a man. That's just the way I view it. I'm a huge Aaron Donald fan on defense. He doesn't play for my team. But I tell you what, my Cowboys would die to have him on that D line right now. We would die to have him. That dude is awesome to watch. I mean, I see him. He's getting doubled by offensive linemen and still getting to the quarterback and still interrupting play. It's just insane. The games that you don't hear Aaron Donald have anything is because he's getting doubled and also the running back in there chipping at him. This has got 3 people chipping at him so the quarterback can release the ball on their team. That's why he has some games where there's nothing. He does nothing. Because they'll let the rest of the defense go off, but not Aaron Donald. And that's basically how you stop him. I mean, he's a horse. He's a thoroughbred on that field. But by the looks of it, I will say, if that is Aaron Donald that did that, he messed that guy up. He messed him up. Like I said, the dude's eye is swollen shut and poofed out, bro. Like, it's nasty. And just the stitches, you can see the stitches on the dude's head and everything, and his face, and his arms in the sling. He got jacked up. But also, remember, it's a bar. There's a lot of different type of people at bars. So I will say that's one place that I don't get that athletes go to. I don't understand that. If I had millions of dollars, I'm not going to a bar. I'm not going to a public bar. If I did, it'd be a bar that I damn well own and I'm in charge of. No, I'm not going to a public bar where people are going to recognize me and know that I'm worth millions of dollars and a boatload of money, and them try to bait me into awful scenarios and situations. I will not do it. I would not want to do it. But that's just me. Me, I like my money more than I do alcohol. Mm. I don't want nobody hitting my checkbook. Mm-mm. No. Sorry, I'm over here stirring up my my float here that I got going on. My butter pecan float here. Yeah, so that's the story as of so far. Then the story by his attorney is that story that I just told you, that he basically bumped into Aaron Donald on accident, spilled his drink, and was assaulted. So he's being investigated, or will be investigated if he currently isn't by the NFL. He will be by the NFL for the personal conduct policy. I mean, yeah, they're going to look into it. Man, tough spot. But I will say what? If a dude didn't start it, if Aaron Donald did it, bro, I don't know what the heck you're thinking. 2, you gotta have the right people in place around you if you're gonna go out to these places, at least to control the situation and to make sure you're not in situations like this. And 3, stay away from bars and nightclubs like that, man. I mean, you're putting your money and your play at risk. Stop it. I don't get it. I really, truly don't get it sometimes. Guys, if you would, please like and subscribe to the channel. You can also leave comments. I will reply as quick as I can. And if I get a chance. Um, I actually replied on a video from earlier about Deshaun Watson. So I will reply, and I have no problem debating any topics of mine. That is fine. Like I've always said, your opinions are yours, and I have mine. As long as we respect one another and hear each other out, that's fine. There's always two sides to every situation, and I fully understand that. But again, I don't mind debating. I don't mind commenting. I don't mind people sending me comments. Does not bother me one bit. That's actually really what I want from this channel. I want it to grow. Please help it to grow. Please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Rocky Sports, ROCKEY, Rocky Sports. Or also you can type in the search bar there and type in Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. And then also on Twitch, Rocky Sports Talk Sheet, one word. Then also on Facebook, I put these videos on a Facebook page called Rocky Sports Talk Sheet, of course. So, yeah, that is the video for right now. I'm getting ready to make another video. There's some, I wouldn't say breaking news, but there's also some other news that I'm going to be checking into. Actually, no, I don't need it. It has been confirmed that Jadeveon Clowney has signed with the Cleveland Browns. So you got Myles Garrett, and then you got Jadeveon Clowney. You got Delpit. You got a lot of defensive weapons now on the defensive side of the ball. I do expect, I don't suspect, I expect the Browns defense to be a hell of a lot better than it was. Because it definitely on paper looks like one of the best defenses in the NFL, players-wise. But the coaches have got to catch up with the players, and they all got to be on the same page. I mean, last year you got the monkey off your back in the playoffs against Pittsburgh with the same old Browns slogan. You got that monkey off your back, so now it's time to go forward. You got your playoff win. I don't know. That's a really solid, good signing. I'm not saying it's a very good signing, but it's a solid, good signing. Is he going to be like this sack numero uno guy? He's never really been that. But has he been a disruptor? Hell yes, he has been. And will he disrupt a whole lot of plays for the Cleveland Browns defense when he's on the field? More than likely not, because they also got to pay attention to Garrett. And Garrett's better than him. They're going to send the best player to probably take care of Myles Garrett. Yeah, he's gonna get his. Now he might get somewhere between like 5-6 sacks, maybe if he's on the field for a whole year. Because you also got to include that there's a 17th game now. But I don't know if he's gonna be a Pro Bowl. But if he's just a very good starter, that's more than enough for this Cleveland Browns defense. That will help them out a lot. So I think they're maybe a couple of draft classes away. And honestly, if they do it right in this draft, the Cleveland Browns, if they hit a few home runs in this draft at certain positions, in a couple of years, or maybe even this year or next year, you could be talking about the Browns as serious Super Bowl contenders. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I don't want you all to get ahead of yourself because this is the Cleveland Browns we're talking about. They are better. They're not the Wolfa Browns. They are the Cleveland Browns. I know a lot of people call them the Wolfa Browns. That's done and over with right now. They aren't a sad team anymore. But are they an elite team? Not yet. I have to see it to believe it. They had a great story last year. They ended off with a playoff win against arch rival Pittsburgh. It's yeah, it's a good story. But now it's time to see if they can build on that. I'll also try to keep y'all updated on this Aaron Donald news. Like I said, I'm waiting basically for Aaron Donald to respond, and he probably will get an attorney. I'm waiting to hear both sides. I'm not just gonna hear one side of this one. I'm not. And like I said, I'm still waiting to hear more from Deshaun Watson because he now knows the name of these women, and I've still not heard his side really attack these women. It's credibility. So, if he's not going to do that, then he's almost sinking his own bed, and almost looks guilty. But we're gonna talk more about that later. I know a lot of you all have to realize, and please do realize this. Look, I don't just want sports fans that just care about their athletes and that's it. You also got to look at these athletes as me and you. We're normal people. We're not rich. We're not famous. We're regular people. Look at them like that too, because outside of the football game, they're normal people. So don't just think and assume that these rich and famous people aren't capable of heinous crimes. They are extremely capable, just like any of us are, and anybody on this planet. Everybody on this planet is capable of heinous acts. Just because you got money doesn't change that. It just means, and you got money. That's all it means. You did this, but you also have money. That just because you have money and fame does not make them from doing horrible things. Make sure that you come in with a clear mind and a clear thought. Just because he's somebody that you might like as an athlete or because of certain, other aspects, have an open mind. Have a more broader open mind. I'm just saying. Because I'm not gonna sit here and think that, famous people can't do awful things. Because I used to do security, and like I said, there's people out here in Indiana that live here in Indiana and live in Bloomington, Indiana, who's a singer, a record artist, a world famous record artist, and has been around for several decades. And I'm not gonna say his name because I ain't getting sued. But I'm going to say this right now. I did security personally for him, and I've seen him cuss out his wife in front of his kids. Right there at the Bloomington Auditorium. I've seen it personally. I've seen him act nasty. I've seen him do other awful things as well. I mean, if he ever sees this video, he knows who I'm talking about. Because even after they went away, even though he's extremely famous, especially in Bloomington, he's extremely famous. I gave him, I voiced my opinion to him, and I'm just a normal person. I told him if he ever acts like that around me, I'm not gonna secure his ass. That's just how. I mean, he was irately inappropriate, highly inappropriate. What I saw. And like I said, dude sold millions upon millions of records. Doesn't mean he ain't a disgusting person. Because you come to Bloomington, they'll even know who I'm talking about without even saying the name. They'll be like, yeah, that dude's a fucking jerk. Just saying. So yeah, just have an open mind. Because a lot of these people that do have money, dude, whenever they're off cameras and away from cameras and away from talk shows and stuff like that, a lot of them are fucking jerks and inconceited assholes. I'm just stating facts here, people. They really are. I did security for years. I've seen it. I even did the Super Bowl in Indy, with the Giants and Patriots. I did security for ESPN, Sports Center, Mike and Mike in the morning, all of that for like that whole 2 weeks that they were up at Indy. Like, I've seen some stuff. I've also met some awesome people. Mark Slareth. Dude, it was awesome. You know, there was other people that were there that just like, I was in awe. I was in heaven. And I had a hell of a time. But there was other people where I was like, man, you ain't nothing as you perceive yourself on TV. You're a totally different person. So just don't be shocked. But anyways, please like and subscribe to the channel. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And please come back and watch more episodes of the Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night.